श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। ओम अखंडानंद संबोधः वंदनात् यस्य जायते गोविंदं तमहं वंदे चिदानंदतनुं गुरुम्. So yesterday, after shouting for 1.5 hours alone, I understood the voice was not recorded in the video. So then I had to remove all those classes. Just because somebody comments in the comment section, I will not be able to see during the class. If you have to comment something, if you want to say something, you have to say in the chat here. If I read it now, well, at least there is no sound and all, I will be able to reply immediately. I will be able to take care of it immediately. Anyway, so we saw yogam abhyasyato bhikshoho yoga chalita chetasaha prapya puṇyakritān loka ityadi praha Keshava. Keshava, Shri Krishna, said nicely in Bhagavad Gita. And while talking about Bhagavad Gita, day before yesterday, actually yesterday I did the Vedanta class, but day before yesterday, it was a Ekadashi. Okay, on Dashami, 10th day, we did Vedanta. On Ekadashi, we did Sanskrit. And then again on Dwadashi, yesterday, we did, just today also, we did Vedanta. So Vedanta is like a Samputa. Samputa means associated, like in a mantra, when we chant a mantra with two mantras on either side, same mantra on either side of one mantra. So that is called a Samputa. So here we did Ekadashi Samputa with Gita. The beauty is yesterday's Ekadashi, the first day, Ekadashi, it is called in South India as a Vaikuntha Ekadashi. On this day, they have a separate door which will be closed throughout the year in Vishnu temples major. Okay, only in Vishnu temples. So they'll have a separate door which will be closed throughout the year except for this one day. They open that door and they let people to cross through that door. It's like a reservation kind of for entering the Vaikuntha. That's the idea basically. Anyway, Vaikuntha Ekadashi. So that Vaikuntha Ekadashi is though a one-day celebration. It is 20 days, 10 days prior and 10 days after, like that. So 21 days totally it is, spanning 21 days celebration. In major temples they do like that, but generally we are only interested in that one day Ekadashi. Other than that, there are many kinds of Ekadashi. This Vaikuntha Ekadashi, there is Nirjala Ekadashi, where you don't even drink water. That kind of fasting you do. Then there is Tulsi Ekadashi. There are kinds of Ekadashi. Now, there is another specialty with that Ekadashi, day first day, which is, it was also the day on which the Gita was preached by Bhagavan. Whichever way, I went on to explain how it is possible and all that yesterday. Anyway, so that was the day on which the Gita was transferred and we received that Gita now. So that puṇyakritān loka, from that this word has come, Gita. From Gita, this statement has come. So Gita itself is a word, very beautiful word, Gita. Gita means song. But in like Rama, a person who could not chant Rama, he was made to say, he knows about the tree. Oh, what is this tree? This is Mara tree. Okay, just chant Mara, 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 Mara. So he started chanting Mara, Mara, Mara and became Rama, 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 Rama. And he became Valmiki, a great Rishi. Like that, in Bengali, Pali, etc., these languages, many languages actually, there is no conjunct consonants. They cannot pronounce conjunct consonants. So, Tyagi, they cannot pronounce as Tyagi. Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, they cannot say Dharmakshetre. They'll say Dhammakete. Like a Dhammasutta. Dhammasutta, actually, not Dhammasutta. Dhammasutta. Dhammasutta is Dharma Sutra. in Pali, but Dhamma Sutta they'll chant it. So similarly here, tyagi, they cannot say tya, so ta, tagi, 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 gita, gita, gita. Tyagi means renunciate. So we have to, Gita basically is a text of renunciation, for renunciation, renunciates, for the monks, it is a text. Okay. Now here, so here that subject matter is discussed. Puṇyakritāṃ lokān, prāpya puṇyakritāṃ lokān. Where does Bhagavan discuss this? See, this is a statement from 6th chapter. And every chapter, Arjuna asks some question, Krishna explains. Now, after 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, the 6th chapter, now he understood an idea of what he is talking about. So, Arjuna is now, because every time whenever you answer a question, you have to think the root of the question. Without understanding the root of the question, we call it samshaya bija, the doubt, the root of the doubt. Without understanding that, if you are going to answer, there will be going to be more and more questions. There will be no solution. If you want to answer someone final, you have to find the root of the question, from where this question arises. So this Arjuna now is confused little. So he is asking a question. Okay, I understand what you say. The problem is, if I follow what you say, I should have to give up all this. And even after giving up, if I don't gain whatever you taught me, then am I lost? And I'm lost here and I'm lost there. Ubhaya brashta, that is what is called as ubhaya brashta. Ubhaya means both. Brashta means one who was lost. One who was lost in both the worlds. I have not experienced anything in this world. I am not experiencing that Brahman also, that self also. So I am lost for both. So at least I will be able to enjoy it if I am not entering that, right? So that is the doubt. So Bhagavan says, prāpya puṇyakritāṃ lokān. That is when I call this as promise. Whenever I explain this topic, I explain it as a promise by Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, promises. Prāpya puṇyakritāṃ lokān shucīnaṃ śrīmatāṃ gehe yoga prashtopi jayate. After going to the world of people who do punyas, the virtuous lokas, worlds, like Swarloka, we saw Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha. So from Swarloka, the other higher lokas are heavens, different ranges, gradations of heavens. So he'll go to different, according to his punya, he'll go to the different worlds of punya and experience it, and will come back here and then do what? Will continue from where he left. That is why he says he will be born in Shucīnaṃ Śrīmatāṃ. Shuchi means a house which has samskaras, which has good thought temperance, which has a lifestyle. Śrīmatāṃ, and a wealthy family. He will not be able to, he will not be worried, he need not worry about his next plate of food. So comfortable house for all his sadhanas. So that kind of house. So there again Bhagavan gives another option. This is a common thing, but there is one thing which is rare. What is that? Daridranam kuleva, yoginam kuleva. He will be born in a lineage of knowledgeable people, but not rich. Right? So that is the promise Bhagavan makes. He will be born here or there, whichever, according to your karmas. The second one, Daridra, poor family, is very rare. It's not a common thing. But you will be born in a pure pious family. That's the promise he makes. Now, that is what he says. Yogam, for whom? Yogam abhyasyato bhikshu. For the seeker. Bhikshu, seeker. We didn't translate it as a, normally it is, bhikshu means a renunciator. Now here, it should be seeker. A seeker who practices the yoga of jnana yoga. He, yoga chalitamasa, when he is falling off from that state of yoga, he is lost for that yoga, then, and he dies. He goes to the other worlds. That is the idea. Now, this promise, it should not be interpreted in another words. So that is why he says, Natu kṛtvaiva saṃnyāsaṃ tūṣṇīmeva mṛtasya hi puṇyalokagatiṃ brūte bhagavānnyāsamātrataḥ. Natu kṛtvaiva saṃnyāsaṃ tūṣṇīmeva mṛtasya hi puṇyalokagatiṃ brūte bhagavānnyāsamātrataḥ. Bhagavan says here, saṃnyāsaṃ kṛtva eva tūṣṇīmeva mṛtasya. Saṃnyāsaṃ kṛtva eva. Eva means alone. Just by taking saṃnyāsa, just by keeping silent, not doing anything, mṛtasya, one who dies. If you don't practice the sadhanas prescribed for knowledge, that is what is tūṣṇīm, keeping quiet means. If you die, you will not be achieving these goals. In Upanishad it is said, Etam aviditva yaha asmad lokat praitisa kripanaha. One who does not, one without understanding this truth, one who leaves this world, he is a stingy person, kripana. So here, saṃnyāsaṃ kṛtvaiva, we have to understand what saṃnyāsa is, because even the Dandi saṃnyāsa, I was talking about the story, a traditional saṃnyāsi, even he does not know why saṃnyāsa and what saṃnyāsa is. This is a big problem actually. People take to this saṃnyāsa, ochre robe and all that, just for some strange attachment or some strange attraction, that's all, some fancy. They'll ask, when are you taking saṃnyāsa? What have you done after taking saṃnyāsa? Saṃnyāsa has become, like Bhagavan Bhashyakara says in Rajagovindam, udara nimittam bahukruta vesham. They do take to saṃnyāsa and different robes just for the sake of taking care of their belly, their stomach. They want some food, that's all. For food, sake of food, they take up different characters. Like there was this sannyasi, I think he is no more. So I'm not sure. In Rishikesh he was. He was from Bihar. I forgot his name. Every other day, whenever I meet, he will be in a different color dress. One day he'll be orange, other day he'll be yellow, and another day he'll be white. I asked, what is this, Swamiji? He's a sannyasi actually. I said, what is this? You're changing color every day? So he was like, don't worry. There is a shop called Ram Sabun. You know the Ram Sabun? Yes, I know Ram Sabun. There the colors are available. Just buy a packet and put it in hot water and drip your clothes. That's all, the color changes. As though I wanted to change my color of the cloth, he was giving me advice, tips. Think as this is all just for sake of some fancy or some respect and for the sake of name and fame and all that. That's all they take sannyasa for, not seriously for sake of sannyasa. Because sannyasa means you have to see what is sannyasa. Sannyasa, about sannyasa, Bhagavan Bhashyakara gives a definition. He says, Eshanātrayatyaga eva saṃnyāsaḥ. Eshanātrayatyaga, tyaga, giving up. Traya, three. Eshana, attachments. Giving up the three attachments. Putreshana, vitteshana, lokeshana. The attachment to the progeny, attachment to the wealth, attachment to the world, name and fame. Giving this up is what is a sannyasa. They may not have a son or daughter, so they can easily give up. But for the wealth and for the name and fame, they are stuck. Many of them. So that is not. That's why Bhagavan Bhashyakara goes on to say, Jnanam sannyasa lakshanam. What is sannyasa? Sannyasa? Jnanam. Knowledge is what is sannyasa, not just this dress. We have to understand these things, because sannyasa, what is sannyasa actually? Sannyasa, sam upasarga purvaka nyasa. Nyasa means tyaga, to give up. Sam means nicely, to give up things nicely. So there are two kinds of sannyasa basically. In a broader sense, there is one sannyasa called vidvat sannyasa, the other sannyasa called as vividisha sannyasa. Taking to the life of renunciation through the knowledge. Already has gained the knowledge. Whichever color dress he wears or he does not wear does not really matter actually. That is vidvat sannyasa. Okay. Vividisha sannyasa. The other sannyasa is called as vividisha sannyasa. Vetumicha vividisha, desiring to know. Taking a color ochre robe, taking this sannyasa for the sake of knowing. So after taking the sannyasa, he should have to devote his life in shravana, etc. sadhanas, not anything else. So this vividhisha sannyasa, desiring to know, that also is of two types. Okay, what is that? One is the krama sannyasa, we call it krama sannyasa, the sannyasa in order, proper order. The other is atura sannyasa or apat sannyasa, can be anything. It's a synonym, apat or atura. We'll come to that. Krama sannyasa in order means you are a brahmachari or a grahastha or whatever. Now they give naishtik brahmachari in between some thing, and then they give sannyasa. Anyway, from whichever way of life you are living, from there taking to sannyasa, because Shruti says yad ahareva vrajet tad ahareva pravrejet. Whichever day you have complete dispassion, you have to give up, you can take to renunciation. So he goes to a guru, wants to take sannyasa. They fix a day. In the morning, they start the program. In the afternoon, they don't eat anything. So in the afternoon, they start doing the pitru karmas. Pitru karma means the ancestral rites. You have to offer food, pinda we call it, around a ball of rice to your family lineage, all the people, and for yourself also. Because there is no one who is going to give you this food. So you have to give yourself your food and complete it. There is no more any other karma. So after that, they do this homa, fire oblation called viraja homa. Okay. That after the night, they'll ask him to do japa and all, because that's the final day he's going to anyway be doing Gayatri japa, etc. So in the early morning, dawn, what happens is Guru takes him to the river side and all that, and after taking both, his sacred thread is cut and his tuft is cut also, and he'll be given Mahavakya Upadesha. Before that, he'll have to say, I am giving up the three worlds, Bhur Bhuva Swaha, and I am giving fearlessness to all the three worlds, etc. He has to take promise of that, oath of that, and then Guru will give him the Mahavakya Upadesha. Okay, the 4 Mahavakyas. If he doesn't understand, then he has to start studying the Shastras. That is what sannyasa is for. So, apat sannyasa, whereas he is not going to the Guru for taking sannyasa. Now he is in deathbed or he is in some situation, life-threatening situation, let us suppose. So he declares, because he wants to die as a sannyasi. He has a desire to die as a sannyasi. So he says, okay, I give up, I take to sannyasa and all that, and does that. If he's in deathbed, he takes a ochre robe also. It's only during that period you have to. Nowadays, what happens is all these people, even in the grahastha lifestyle, the family lifestyle, they wear this ochre robe. No, it should not be worn. Should not be worn by, they want to show themselves to be spiritual or religious people, so they wear this. Idiot. Why don't you wear white cloth? What can be more spiritual than white? Just for ego, they wear this and they go around. That is why in Kerala it happened. So in the sessions court, 4 convicts were wearing this ochre robe. Has this become your uniform? Judge asks him. That is the kind of situation. They were there arrested because they were preparing hook. Not hookah. This liquor, spursh liquor. So that's the kind of thing. Everyone is wearing it. There is this tradition of wearing ochre robe or black or blue. When they go to Shabarimala, there is a temple in Kerala. To go to Shabarimala from everywhere in the whole of India, they wear this color, ochre robe, and they go. But during that period, they live like a sannyasi. They eat very religiously. They do prayers very religiously. They do all the morning oblations, everything like a sannyasi. So that is kind of lifestyle you have to follow, not that pious pure lifestyle. They don't follow it. Anyway, so when after you take that promise, and suppose you resolve that problem, your deathbed situation or your life-threatening situation, you resolve. Then you go to a proper guru and take sannyasa. You have to take sannyasa. You just can, okay, now I can remove this. Now till I live, I can be, and then finally I'll take. No. Once you are back, you have to go to a guru and take sannyasa. This is exactly what Bhagavan Bhashyakara in his own life he showed. He was caught by a crocodile. He was taking bath in the river. His crocodile catches him and he tells his mother, you allow me to take to sannyasa, then this crocodile will leave me. So mother says, okay, motherly love. So she says, okay, at least my son will be alive somewhere. Take sannyasa. Okay, I give you permission. She pronounces the mantras and leaves from there to Omkareshwar, where he meets his Guru Govindapada and takes sannyasa. And that is the place where they have installed 108 feet Acharya statue, a standing statue. Anyway, so this is the apat sannyasa. You have to take to sannyasa, krama sannyasa immediately after. Okay, so saṃnyasaṃ kṛtvaiva, taking this sannyasa, just taking this sannyasa, tūṣṇīmeva, just doing without any practice of spiritual, internal practice or external practice. They call it abhyantra prayatna, bahya prayatna, etc. Antra prayatna, bahya prayatna, etc. You don't have, if you will come to that later. So the yaga, etc. are external, the śravaṇādi, etc. are internal. So not doing the śravaṇādi, etc. mṛtasya, if a person dies, saṃnyāsaṃ, just because he has taken sannyasa, puṇyalokagatiṃ Bhagavan natu brūte. Bhagavan is not promising him the path to puṇyaloka, the world of virtuous. No. He will not go to swarga, etc. No way. You have to practice. How do you know this? He says, naca saṃnyasanādeva siddhiṃ samadhigacchati ityanuṣṭheyasantyāgātsiddhyabhāvamuvāca. Naca saṃnyasanādeva siddhiṃ samadhigacchati ityanuṣṭheyasantyāgātsiddhyabhāvamuvāca. So we saw anvaya and vyatireka, tatsatte tatsatvam tadabhave tadabhava. If that exists, this exists. That is anvaya, direct concomitance. If this does not exist, that will not exist. That is indirect concomitance, vyatireka. So he is establishing it through vyatireka using the statement of Bhagavan. Naca saṃnyasanādeva siddhiṃ samadhigacchati. Just because he has taken to sannyasa, just because of that, he will not gain any accomplishment. He will not gain moksha or swarga, whichever. Iti, in this way, thus, anuṣṭheyasantyāgātsiddhyabhāvam. This is the indirect concomitance. Anuṣṭheyasantyāgātsiddhyabhāvam. In the absence of, in the non-practice of, in the absence of the anuṣṭheya. Anuṣṭheya means anuṣṭhāna yogya, anuṣṭhāna vishaya. That which you have to practice, meaning the śravana, etc. In the absence of śravana, etc., the absence of accomplishment, siddhi, is said. In the absence of practice, spiritual practices, you will not be able to gain either heaven or liberation. That is what Uvacha Bhagavan says. Okay, now conclusion. Tasmāttitikṣayā soḍhvā tattadduḥkhamupāgatam kuryācchaktyanurūpeṇa śravaṇādi śanaiḥ. So what should I do? So he says, tasmā, therefore, titikṣayā soḍhvā tattadduḥkhamupāgatam kuryācchaktyanurūpeṇa śravaṇādi śanaiḥ. Tasmā, therefore, upāgatam dukkhaṃ. Upāgatam tattadduḥkhaṃ. Those sorrow which came according to your prarabdha. That is where we started. According to your prarabdha, whatever pain or whatever sorrow you gain, that you have to accept. So when a person titikṣayā soḍhvā, accepting it through titiksha, through forbearance, soḍhvā means to accept, to bear it, forbear it. If he is not able to do it, after accepting it, after undergoing it, ityanuṣṭheyasantyāgātsiddhyabhāvamuvāca, śravaṇādi kuryāt. He should have to practice according to his ability, ityanuṣṭheyasantyāgātsiddhyabhāvamuvāca, according to his ability, slowly, śravana, etc. What does that slowly means? Not 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. No, slowly means this half an hour what we hear, we have to make it that are meditating, object of meditation for the whole day. You have to think what happened, what is said, what is said in this class. You have to remember it. You have to make yourself. Absorbing it takes time. That's why he says slowly, slowly. Śanaiḥ. Okay. So śravaṇādi kuryāt. One has to practice śravana, etc. slowly. Śravana, you are not studying for any exam. You have to listen and absorb it, make it yours. To make it yours, it takes little time. So that is why it is said slowly, slowly. Okay. prayojanaṃ titikṣāyāḥ sādhitāyāḥ prayatnataḥ prāptaduḥkhāsahiṣṇutve na kiñcidapi dṛśyate. Now, prayojanaṃ titikṣāyāḥ sādhitāyāḥ prayatnataḥ prāptaduḥkhāsahiṣṇutve na kiñcidapi dṛśyate. Prāptaduḥkhāsahiṣṇutve, whatever sorrow you are experiencing according to your prarabdha, according to the results of your purushartha even. Asahiṣṇutve, if you are not going to forbear it, then prayatnataḥ sādhitāyāḥ titikṣāyāḥ, the titiksha which you have gained through effort, you have put lot of effort to gain the titiksha. That titiksha, kiñcidapi prayojanam dṛśyate, for that there is no result, that it's useless thing. I don't see any utility for that kind of titiksha. It's useless. Crying is, you did it and you are experiencing the result. It is because of your prarabdha. What is the reason for that to cry? So there is no titiksha. That is the idea. If you are crying in spite of that, then the titiksha is of no use. There is no titiksha actually in you. Okay. Now, till this we saw in the samadhigacchati sampati, shama, dama. Normally we do uparati tiksha. Here he first took titiksha, then now he is taking uparati. There is no hard and fast rule that this is how this is the order. Any which order you can understand. All the six. These are the six which are accepted by everyone. These are the six we are going to see also. So order is different. So first he is a shama we saw, dama we saw, then instead of titiksha, we saw uparati, we saw titiksha. After titiksha, now we have to see uparati. So explaining uparati in 59 shlokas, first he talks about what uparati is. Sādhanatvena dṛṣṭānāṃ sarveṣāmapi karmaṇām vidhinā yah parityāgaḥ saṃnyāsaṃ. Sādhanatvena dṛṣṭānāṃ sarveṣāmapi karmaṇām vidhinā yah parityāgaḥ saṃnyāsaṃ. Sādhanatvena dṛṣṭānāṃ, whatever you see as cause, as a means. Because what is samsara? Samsara means karana karya lakshana samsara. Sadhana sadhya lakshana samsara. What is samsara? Samsara is that which is cause-effect relationship. That is samsara. Wherever you see cause-effect relationship, that is samsara. Cause-effect relationship is samsara. So, sadhana, when you see it to be a cause for something, whatever you see in this world, whether it is the yaga, etc., spiritual, Vedic karmas, or doing the worldly karmas, whatever, sarveṣāmapi karmaṇām, all the karmas which are cause-effect relationship, all those karmas, vidhinā yah parityāgaḥ, according to the vidhi, according to the injunction, according to the proper method prescribed in the scriptures. Yah parityāgaḥ, giving up, whichever giving up, that is called saṃnyāsaḥ. That is what is called saṃnyāsaḥ. Saṃnyāsaḥ means to give up, because you are initiated into the karmas through a method. If you are going to give up, you have to give up according to a method. You take it through a method and give it haphazardly without any rule. That is not how it works. You have to take it through a rule, give it up also through a rule, a process. So that process, whatever that is, saṃnyāsa satāmata, that is what is called as saṃnyāsa by the people who know about that, the wise men. Satam means the wise men here. Okay. Wait, you said you are going to talk about uparati. Why are you talking about saṃnyāsa? Yes, that's a good question. So for answering that, he says uparamayati karmani ityuparati shabdena katyate nyāsaḥ nyāsahinehi sarveṣāṃ śruktya prokto vikarmaṇām tyāgaḥ. Uparamayati karmani iti uparati shabdena kathyate न्यासः न्यासेन हि सर्वेषां श्रुत्या प्रोक्तः विकर्मणां त्यागः उपरमयति कर्माणि कर्माणि उपरमयति इति कर्माणि the karmas uparamayati ramu kridayam is the root word to play. Okay, upa means not play, not involve. So there the involvement stops, involvement in the karmas stops. That is what is referred to as uparati. Rati is also involvement. Upa means absence, absence of involvement. Wherever the absence of involvement is into the karmas are said, that is called as uparati, which means nyasa katyate, which is sannyasa itself. Without some upasarga, he says nyasa. Sannyasa is what is uparati. Giving up all the karmas, association with all the karmas is what is uparati. Giving up all the association with the karmas is what is uparati is. Katyate nyasena sarveṣāmapi vikarmaṇām tyāgah śrutya proktohi. And Shruti very clearly says, through the nyasa, sarveṣāmapi vikarmaṇām tyāgah, all the vikarmas are given up. Vikarmas means not vigata karmas, absence of karma. No, not that. Vikarma means viruddha karma, contradictory karmas. The karmas that are not conducive for your liberation. What are they? All the karmas, except for śravaṇāmanana. That is why he says vikarmana. So śravaṇāmanana, etc. you have to do, not the fire oblation, etc. That needs to be given up. Only then you will have focus on the śravana, etc. It's an internal practice. So he says vikarmaṇām tyaga sarveṣāṃ vikarmaṇām tyaga śrutya proktohi nyāsena. So through the sannyasa, you give up all the association with all the karmas. That is what the Shrutis explain. Okay, so this is what is the basic idea of uparati. Uparati means sannyasa, giving up all the karmas through a process. That is what is uparati. Okay, we'll see. Om purnamadaḥ purnamidam purnāt purnamudachyate purnasya purnamādaya purnameva avashishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti.